is up, guys? My name is Sub-Zero Exabyte, and next to me stands the one and only Chip, and he is such an amazing little guy. Look at him, so cute. I would eat them if I could. No, that would be kind of weird, and I don't think he would taste very nice, but he is just really cute, isn't he? Yes, he is. The little guy is really cute. I like him very much, and I think that he likes me very much as well, because he always keeps sticking around, and if he didn't like me then he could just go away or something if he wanted to do that, so that is alright. But we are going to leave Chip in a minute so he can do his own thing, since I think that he does things and stuff as well in his free time. I am not really sure if he really does, but I guess so, and that is alright. So, let's go to the moon and back, and start the ascent to the moon. And oh, who do we have here? That is a wild HEROBRINE, is it? Yes, it is. And we are going to have a little competition to who can build the better house, and he is just kind of standing there. But you can begin, mate, and I am going to start with building my very nice notch house. So let's just go ahead and start with arranging all of this sand so we have somewhere that we can build with a flat area. That would be quite nice. And now that is all out of the way, we can now start with our masterpiece of a notch. And I know that the man has a really handsome beard, and he is just a really cool guy, so we have to make his face really cool, isn't it? Yes. But how are we going to do that? I don't know, but we are just going to make him as best as I can remember from my memory. So now we can really start. So let's take all of the blocks that we think that we are going to need, and then it is going to be fantastic, since I think that I am going to win. Notch is just way more powerful than HEROBRINE, and I think that if I build a house out of his head, that his head is going to be really cool from the outside and the inside, which is going to be really important. We have got all of the blocks, so let's go ahead and make his face from the outside, and then we can make it into a square, and when we are done with that then we can start doing the insides, and then it is going to be really cool. I hope that we are going to succeed in winning from HEROBRINE and his head. Since we are Sub-Zero Exabyte and we are making a notch head, I don't think that is going to be really hard. We just have to make his beard very well, since the beard makes the man, and we have got an arch out of his head, so let's fix that with some more blocks, and then it is going to look really good. Some eyes in there so the man can see. That is quite important if he wants to keep updating Minecraft. But I was not happy with his eyes, and I think that I screwed up the proportions of his face, and we have to go just a bit higher than we were before, and then it should be fixed, right? I am not sure if it is fixed now, but I guess so. That is just fantastic. Now we can start doing all kinds of other stuff, then making his face with the skin. And it seems like HEROBRINE is already pretty far with his house, but we are going to beat him anyway, so that is just fantastic. He chose to make his house out of wood, which is not smart, because if he is going to play my mixed-up then his house is going to burn down. That is how much fire is on my mixed-up. Oh, you guys didn't know I had a mixed-up? Well, it is so, and that is just really cool that I have a mixed-up. But now we kind of already have better eyes on his face, so now we can continue with making the rest of his face, and now he just looks like he is at the dentist and he needs to say AAA. But that is now what is happening, since his beard is not yet in there, so it is going to look a whole lot better when that is all in, and we are working on that, so that is just fantastic. But we are just adding his teeth in and his beard, and then he is going to look really fantastic, and we already then have his face in, so that is just great. Then we can start with the sides, and he looks quite well if I do say so myself. But the question that I should ask myself is, where am I going to put the door entrance? I am not sure what I should do with that. I guess we could always just not have a door or something, I don't know, but that would be kind of a waste. But he is looking really good with his nice beard that we have added in there, and HEROBRINE is also putting some work in, so that is also pretty nice. But we are going to put the door just right in his beard, like it is something that he just ate, and now that some bits of that what he just ate got stuck in his beard, and that is the door then. Yes, it seems like he ate a couple of doors, I guess. But you might be wondering what kind of masterpiece your boy Sub is making at the moment. And I am just making a hallway, and I am just making the so that is really cool. And I am not going to have a bottom layer, but I am going to have an upper layer and maybe a layer above that, I don't know, but we are going to see. But the doors are already in, and he is looking really happy with the door, so that is just fantastic. And now we can go ahead and install the staircase that we are going to have, since we do need a way to go upstairs. But it is looking really odd like this, but I guess that if we close this whole thing it is going to look really great. and you won't notice a thing that this is actually here, so that is just fantastic. So, let's go ahead and make the outer layers of his head, since we need those once to close the house, and only then we can start with making the whole house from the inside. Because if your outside isn't done, how are you going to make the inside? I don't know, I guess you are not going to make the inside then. In the meantime, HEROBRINE is just making his house as well, and it seems like he is already pretty far, but I guess that slow and steady wins the race. And we have got Notch to help us out with the race, and Notch created HEROBRINE, so I guess that he could defeat HEROBRINE. Even in a house building contest it wouldn't matter, since Notch is just the greatest. But we are almost done with the outside, guys. Done. Worry about that. Just worry about the inside, since I am not sure what I should put in there yet, but I think that it is going to be just fine and all of that, so that is going to be really cool. And now we just need to make the pathway so that it doesn't show that it is actually sand and that the inside is actually nothing, but it is going to look like the inside is something. So actually I am playing tricks on all of the people that are going to come and visit my house. But the outside is just all bald, so that is something that is really easy, and I don't think that HEROBRINE had it so easy. He should have shaved his head and just not look like that. Then he would have been further into the design in his house. But no, he had to have really cool hair just like Steve, and now he is paying for that, because now he is not winning the house contest. But I am not sure if he is done with the outside or not, but I am almost done with the outside, so then the most exciting part of this entire video can begin. We are going to start and making the inside of the house really good. So, let's put in some stairs so we can make a little living room for ourselves, because we deserve that. And we can live on top of the hallway that I build, so that is just going to be great. So, this is all done, and our little floor has to be put in, and then we can build things that we want and stuff, so that is just fantastic. But we now have all of the floors put in, so that is just great. Now we can start. Let's start with all of this. So now that we have got the stairs done and the floor, it is already looking really great. But it is finally time that we can now start with our living room, and there are so many opportunities. We can do all sorts of things, and we could do anything we would like. So, we are just going to start with some of the essentials, which are the chest, crafting table, and of course a furnace, so you can furnace some stuff because that is important and all of that. But we also have got some black wool, and I think that some of you already know what that is for. Some anvil stuff we could use, so that is always nice. I am not sure what else there all is, but I guess we could also just take some more decoration flower stuff or something, I don't know, but I guess that in a flower pot you put flowers and then it looks really great. So we have got a bed, a sign, and we have an armor stand as well. So now we are out here balling with all of your stuff, and we are just going to build a great little thing. But I am not sure where I should go with my bed, since I don't have much space to build a really amazing bedroom. But I do have a lot of space in the height, so we could use some of it, which would be quite nice. We could just place some flower pots with flowers in them, and then it will look like I actually care about flowers and all of that. And then I at least have some responsibility with my flowers then, because you should water them, so that is nice. And I think I would be able to do that. I don't believe that would be really hard. But we have got some daisy, we have an orchid which is blue, a red tulip, and we also have a nice pink one, and I think it looks really great with all that color combination stuff. So I am proud about my little flower place. And now a painting, and it should be done and all of that. So I think that just looks fantastic. But I am not done yet. How do you guys think that HEROBRINE is doing at the moment? I am not sure, but I hope that he isn't doing really amazing, since I have to be the winner and not him. But look at this. Since I said that I had some space in the height and I should use that space, I really wasn't kidding. So there is going to be a little wall right here, and that is going to take us up to the next level, but it isn't actually a next level, it is just going to be a little space that is kind of just floating around where I am going to put my bed and all of that, so it is just really nice. And I could have some sort of fence right here, because if I go to sleep and I roll out of bed and then I just fall all the way down, then I done. Do you think I would be happy when I wake up like that? But that isn't the problem right now. Right now the problem is to fix that, and just with a couple of fences that is fixed like it is nothing, so that is just fantastic. And some light right here, and then our next problem is fixed. But we have got the bed in here, and we are going to put some carpets up here in my favorite color, which is still green, so this is just looking really great, even though if I do say so myself. But I don't think that HEROBRINE is doing that well. I am doing quite well even though I made it myself. So now that the carpet is looking really good, we shouldn't have a carpet, but we should do something different with this floating bedroom design thing. I am not sure which block I could use in here, but I guess that we could scroll a bit, and flowers and bookshelves are always nice, so we are just going to build some bookshelves around the bed, and it is still not looking really good, so I am not really sure what I should do about it, but I guess that we are just going to add some other blocks and all of that so it looks way better. And we have got some brick slabs, and I guess they will do. I am not sure, maybe I will change my mind and I will remove them, but for now they are okay, so just leave them there for now and I am fine with that. We have got a hole in our staircase which shouldn't be there, but now we have got a hole that should be there, and there is going to be a little flower inside of the hole with one of those flower pot things. So that is going to look really great. So let's just add some fences that won't work, but we can place them somewhere else and then it might just look alright. And like this, our head house is getting cozier and cozier just like that. And we aren't even putting in that much effort, but it is still looking really great like this. So that is just fantastic that we can make something great with minimum effort. But I truly think that this house is amazing. It is just a notch head from the outside, but when you get inside it is a dark hallway that leads you to a staircase, and that staircase leads you to a very cozy living area with an armor stand with a diamond armor set on top of that armor stand. It has a floating bedroom, and it has a chest and other stuff area, and some flowers. So overall I think it is just an amazing house like this, so I am really happy with how it turned out. I am not sure how HEROBRINE is doing at the moment. I could imagine that his house from the outside looks quite alright. He used wood instead of wool and all of that, so I rate that since wood just looks all different. So, we know that from the outside his house looks really good, but from the inside, I am not sure how it looks from the inside, but I guess that we are going to find out how it looks from the inside in not too much time, so that is great. Just adding some attachments to our bedroom since it looked good while it was floating, but I don't think that it looked very good with this bare effort in furnishing it. But now it has an anvil, which is just a great piece to have in your house, and we are going to add an enchantment table, so now it is already a bit cozier, just by adding something as simple as an anvil and an enchantment table. So that is just fantastic. We even put a jukebox down because we can, and we had the space, so why not? Well, I will tell you why not, because it would look dumb if you didn't do it. So if you want to look dumb, then don't add a jukebox in your bedroom. But if you aren't, then you should definitely put a jukebox in your room, since jukeboxes are just really great. I mean, if you are in survival, then they come with a price, which its price is 1 diamond and some wood. But I guess that 1 diamond would be worth it though. In the end, you have got something as amazing as a jukebox. So if you have got some CDs, then you should definitely make a jukebox, since then you can just enjoy the great music that is inside of Minecraft. And if you don't want to do it for the music, then you should do it to annoy your friends, which would be great. And look at Notch shining in the night. I think he looks fantastic. So let's check out HEROBRINE, and then you guys can let me know down below who won. I don't believe that the man noticed that he was missing 2 blocks in the front, or maybe it is ventilation, I don't know. Downstairs it seems like there is not a whole lot going on, and upstairs the man only has a king-size bed with a really cool painting and a lot of light, even though there is no light source. How he did that I don't know, but I like the glass, since you can just look up to the sky when you go to sleep, which would be great. Then you can just fall asleep while you are watching the stars. I think that would be anyone's dream. So now we have got a little tour of our amazing house, and I believe that he quite likes what he sees, and he is just going to sleep. I understand that. I think it has been a long day for the little man, so we are just going to let him sleep, and we are just going to enjoy what we are going to enjoy. I am not sure what we are going to enjoy yet, but I guess that we are going to enjoy our fantastic buildings. I am not sure who won. I mean, HEROBRINE won from the outside, I think, since we just have a plain bald-headed greatness man with little eyes, a little smile, and a really big beard. And he has got a lot of things to add to his face and stuff, so that is a bit better to do than just a bald-headed man, which everyone loves, I think. But now we have got a little window in here, so it might look a bit worse from the outside, I don't know, but from the inside it looks fantastic. But guys, I think that this video was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys thought it was a lot of fun to watch this Notch vs HEROBRINE episode, and I hope that you guys like the buildings. And I also hope that some of you guys will let me know who you thought has won this episode. Personally, I think my inside looks fantastic, but that is my opinion. Just let me know down below. Bye guys.